case in case anybody is wondering why I didn't want to leave Texas, Exhibit A. I did not want to come back to this. This isn't even the first snow. This is like the second snow. But I was shocked when I woke up to plow trucks coming down my street this morning because I didn't know we were actually going to get any accumulation. But lo and behold and lo, we have some inches. Looks like 2 to 3 at this point, but the way the snow is coming down, I think we will get even more. Because those are not small flakes. Good morning, Big Cap. Good morning, UFO Kamikaze. Yeah, I'm being careful. Exactly, Obel. Exactly. And I don't want to have it. I would like to not have it. I would like to send it back. I don't live on the North Pole. I don't understand. Good times though, guys. Good times. I did not clean my car off, as you can see. All I did was run my windshield wipers and clean off my windows so I could use my rear view mirrors. That's all I did. The bare minimum. I have to actually go get a snow scraper. Yeah, Passport OG, exactly. Those are my sentiments exactly. That is why I did not want to come back to New Jersey. As pretty as the trees look covered in snow, the driving in it is really not great. Like, I don't know if you can see that tree right there. It looks really pretty on the trees, but the hassle of getting out of places and driving is not worth it. I mean, granted, being in New Jersey, I'm probably in one of the best places for snow travel because, as you can see, the roads have already been like plowed, and they will probably continue to do that as long as the snow is coming down the way it is. But well, it's actually not quite cold enough for black ice. Now tonight that probably will be the case, but right now it's 30 degrees, so it's not cold enough for any black ice issues. But yeah, like you can see, there's a park over there. You see the trees are all pretty or whatever. I gotta actually clear off my my windshield wipers. There's snow caught up on them, so they're not doing their big one. But aren't the trees beautiful? I just thought I'd share with you guys. I will not say anything about the cold. We have y'all can keep that snow. Yeah. I don't like it either. I got on my Rasta hat this morning, so I'm warm. I pulled out my puffer coat because that's also warm. And I'm wearing corduroys and my Timberland boots. So I am totally geared up for it. My mittens are in the back seat though. I got my heat blasting. Thank God for that. I'm grateful for a car that can traverse these roads and that has really good heat. In case you guys want to see the beautiful snow-covered branches. There's not really many people out. It's still kind of early, so that's probably why. But as the day progresses, more people will be ootin' the boot. lot of businesses are not open yet when they would have been if there weren't any snow. Yes, I am all snuggled up. Well, I was snuggled up in the house, but right now I'm bundled up, not snuggled up. Hello, user FN9MK51T or IT9T. Oh, cross the street, sir. There's sprayers. There's a truck ahead of us in front of the truck that's in front of me, spraying salt and plowing. Salt spreading. Keep back 100 feet. Yeah, you better stay back. We can't go past that truck because there's oncoming traffic. But it doesn't look like he's moving. Now he's moving. He was waiting for the traffic to go by. Now we gotta be behind him because he's doing his job. So we gotta be slow. That car's parking. That's cool. Mirror Tech designs precision fit rear view mirror clips with customizable air fresheners. Clean, OEM style mounting. No strings or vent clips. Built around rear mirror shells so filament matters. Fitment matters, my bad. Ooh, I think I'm 100 feet. At least I hope I am. This is what the trucks do here. They dump salt. Well, I don't think it means to dump salt right there. I think it means to refill its thingy so it can keep spraying. But it just dumped a lump of salt that I am going to drive around because cool story, salt truck. Cool story. Alright, now I'm going to go around you because I don't know what you're doing and I would like to get to where I'm going. I think he doesn't know what he's doing, to be honest. The person driving it. That might be their first time out. The people behind me just went around as well. Yeah, the salt is rough on your undercarriage, for sure. Hi, Kevin Braden 7021. I am in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Getting ready to get on the parkway. Wish me luck, guys. That might be a more scenic route. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the speed limit. I'm going to take it slow on the parkway. Looks like everybody else is too. There's not very many people on it, though. Hold on, I'm going to change my defroster. I would put my phone in thingy, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see this lovely snow. I know y'all don't want to see my face right now. Left lane anyway. I'm going good 50 miles per hour. I'm not going too fast. But I'm not going to go much faster than that. The speed limit is 55. The roads are pretty clear though, so I'm in good shape. There's no ice on the roads. The salt has been put down, so everything that would have been ice is already melted. Artisan said, "Oh hell no." Good morning, Artisan. You guys, you gotta have a little bit of an appreciation for how pretty the trees look. And I know you guys can't see them as well as I can, but I know I gotta clear off my windshield wipers. They're looking pretty rough. But this is their first winter. I got them replaced over the summer, so this is their first winter, so they should hold up. Yeah, I know. I was talking to some people this weekend about the weather in the south and how they were expecting the temperatures to drop 20 degrees. So I'm like, okay, what does that mean? 50? It's going to be 50 there instead of 70? Wow, big deal in December. Thierry Finlay, I am going to pick up someone right now. UFO says, we used to go four-wheeling on the north end of a beach here in the salt air and sand. It was rough on vehicles. Yeah, we'd hit the car wash after. Yeah, you should. You should. He said it, but it damn better be an emergency. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm just holding up my end of a bargain. I wouldn't really prefer to be outside right now because it is very warm in the house and nice to look at the trees from in the house, but you know, if I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I do it. And to be fair, I don't know if Uber is a great idea in this weather right now. Like, you know, there's probably people doing it, but I'm sure that the surge is crazy. So it's like, let me just, you know, you feel me? And everybody's driving like they got some sense, so that's good. We love it when everybody drives like they have sense. He said, more power to you. Thank you. Much appreciated. I will take that power and increase it exponentially. Look at these trees, guys. Look at the beautiful trees. Okay, maybe not right there, but you know, this is the Garden State. Bridges will ice up before roads. Yeah, I don't plan to be on any bridges. I'll get me some hot coffee and more clothes. Yeah. I was just saying, I'm grateful for a car that has heat that works, because the heat is on and it feels wonderful. Uh-oh, there's a disabled vehicle. It looks like it's been there a while too. Uh-oh. Sorry to that person. Maybe they ran out of gas. I'm telling y'all, this was not in the forecast. Like, I saw that we were going to have some precipitation, but I don't recall News 12 New Jersey saying that. Well, I did check a few days ago. I didn't check like 2 days ago. I checked like on Friday. So that's probably my bad for not keeping up with the weather forecast for the weekend. I was busy doing other things. Now watch. Christmas will come and it'll be completely clear. There will be no snow. That's the only thing I dislike about here. Like, we'll get snow, sure. But like, when you want the snow, it rarely comes. When you don't want the snow is when it comes. No rain, no sleet, no winter snow will stop Truss from getting where she said she would go. Exactly. Exactly. I have driven in blizzard snow before. Now, it's been some years, but I have. I've always had an SUV, except for like, save for like my very first car and the one I had before this one. I've always had SUVs. This is like my 6th car. The car I had before this was a crossover hatchback. So it was okay in the snow. It wasn't the best, but what I'm driving right now, GMC Terrain, is pretty good in the snow. I've never had any issues driving this car in the snow. If I had my druthers, I'd be in a pickup truck. The only reason I don't have a pickup truck is that it's impractical. I don't really need one. Like, I go to work and home every day. Like, I don't technically need a pickup truck. The type of work I do doesn't require it. The hobbies I have also don't require a pickup truck. But I would love to have one. I've always loved pickup trucks. I've always loved the size, the power. F-150 is my favorite. I would get a 350 if I could, not gonna hold you. I would get a big daddy F350. I would. If money wasn't an issue and practicality didn't matter, I would totally have one of those. Yeah, I know, Obel. I know. When I was in Texas, everybody had a pickup truck or like Suburban. It was either pickup trucks or Super Duty SUVs. And for a state that doesn't get weather like this, it is unclear why, except for the fact that the roads are just big and expansive, so you feel like you need a big car to be on it. I don't know. Yes, F350, I would love that. Power stroke diesel, that sounds good. Have you had your engine coolant changed in the past year or two? Yes, I have. That's kind of standard in New Jersey. When you go get your oil changed, you know, that's kind of standard. This is why, honestly, this is why I'm like, yo, I don't understand the women that are like, I don't need a man. And I'm like, sis, pretty sure we do, because who's doing that? Who's changing the coolant in your car to guard you against the weather? I'm not changing my tires. I'm not, you know, like, and if I had a boyfriend, you know, he would be cleaning my car off. I'm not doing that. Like, that is not princess behavior. And I know I'm not a princess, but I'm just a girl. Now, this is weather that's happening today on a Sunday. And although I know a lot of people don't necessarily come into the office on Mondays, but I imagine there will be even less people in the office on Monday just because of today's snow. Especially if it keeps on snowing throughout the day, which it looks like it's dying down a bit, so I think we'll be all right. But I have a coworker who lives in the Poconos, which is about an hour west of here. And the Pocono Mountains, they get it pretty bad. Whenever we get a little bit of snow, they get a ton more just because of the altitude. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he's not doing any driving in this. It's beautiful up there, though. Beautiful. I could go for a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich right now. Not gonna lie, like that's what the winter is for. Like, get yourself a warm bagel sandwich, drink some tea with it, or some hot cocoa, or some warm apple cider. Whatever your zhuzh. You know, some people have preferences on it. I'm not really a coffee drinker. I drink it sometimes, but I've actually haven't had coffee in quite a while. I try not to drink it very often. Alright, I'm gonna switch it back on to me now. I've almost reached my destination. I hope you guys are having peace, ease, and whatever you please, wherever you are. It's a great day to be alive. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm glad you are too. I hope you're warm. Just being super careful. Oh, look, they haven't plowed the driveway here. Fantastic. Awesome sauce. It's all good. Look at this chocolate snow woman. I think I'm a caramel snow woman. Oh, did I show you guys my nails? I got festive nails for the holidays. I went and I got them done last week, and I was like, hey, just do whatever you want. I told the guy he could do whatever he wanted to my nails. Because I get my nails done by a dude. Dudes are better. Dudes are better at it. They really are. None of these parking spaces have been cleared out. None of them. Go P! Hey, Go P! Been working on cars since 12 years old. Used to help my dad and uncles repair vehicles. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, he would be in the car with me to make sure I'm safe. That's true. That's a good point, Artisan. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. There's a guy. He wants to be my guy, and he wants to be next to me in the car. In the meantime, I'm doing it how I can, you know? Getting it done. Gotta do it. But yeah, here are my holiday nails. We got, well, let me do it with this hand. We've got, what are these called? I forget. I forget what these are called. But I've got that on the pinky. I've got a candy cane on my ring finger. I've got, I don't know what this is, like maybe gift wrap. Because I told him I wanted a red, a blue, and a green. And then this is like a sweater. It's like he put some textured polish on it, so it's like a sweater. And then I got a snowflake on the thumb. Eee. I'm going to actually cut my nails down, you guys. These are my natural nails, as you can see. I tell you guys that all the time. I had him shorten them a little bit when I got them done this time. They were a little bit longer, but I had him shorten them. And the next time I go, when I get this polish removed, I'm going to actually have him cut them down a lot. And we're going to regrow them for the new year. So I wanted to do something festive. I think I achieved that. Woo-hoo. Hey, Cynical One. Yes, this is a bag of Christmas candy nails. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, we're going to go shorter. I'm probably going to go to like, I don't know, right here. Like, I'm going to cut them down to like here. I'm going to cut them down to almost like natural length. I have never seen a male, um, anyway, let me not, anyway. I saw him yesterday and he was all in my face, and just now he walked past and he was in my face. I'm not looking at you, sir. A quarter. There you go. A quarter. Look at you knowing measurements, artisan. Anyway, yeah, I'm at my destination, guys. So I'm going to end this live stream. Glad I was able to show you some snow. It's still snowing. Although it's not snowing as heavily as when I first got in the car. So hopefully that means it's going to taper off soon. In the meantime, and just so you can see, like, here's a car next to me that didn't clear off yet. So that's how much snow we've gotten. If you can see the hood, that's like, I think that's like 3 inches. I will. She said it's snowing where she's at as well. Yeah. Bah humbug. I will be safe, Artisan MC. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace, ease, and whatever you please. Bye.